at this rest stop doing our load check. And we got an oversized load that's got to deliver tomorrow in Ohio. We only need the permit for Iowa and Indiana. Illinois is not concerned about our oversize, and neither is Ohio. And we are literally have an oversize. We literally have to have a permit for that. So because we have 7 inches of overhang in the front, that's what those 2 states require oversize. So we have to put our flags, our red flags on, our oversize in the back, and our oversized in the front, which looks like crap because you cannot block that license plate, because that license plate is on the permit. I should put it up here, and I'm not messing with it. So anyway, trying to get out of here. Windy, not too cold, not too bad. I pulled up and the guy said, yeah, pull down there and get it all done and I'll get you done. So we're going. We already got our new load for the week. We're going to Warren, Ohio, which is all the way on the other side. We are basically like, I don't know, 6 or 7 miles into Ohio off of Indiana. So we gotta go all the way across. So that's what we're gonna do. in Warren, Ohio. We went, I don't know, way east of where we delivered their this afternoon in Hicksville. By the way, I wanted to say thank you to Steve, the forklift operator. He got me unloaded quick. Super nice guy. So I really do appreciate that. Our appointment's not till 7:30 tomorrow morning, which I knew that. I was just kind of hoping that they would say, yeah, come on in, we'll load you now. But they're not going to do that. We're gonna spend the night tonight in this mud, but we are going to Sidney, Nebraska. So we're basically going from Nebraska to Ohio, Ohio back to Nebraska. But we're going to Sidney, which is all the way towards the west side. Basically, once we get loaded here and go 82 up and catch 80, we'll just stay on 80 all the way to Sidney. Here's a dumb thing. If you notice, I don't have fenders. Usually we have these fenders right here. They decided to order these without fenders. Look at everything. It's just caked on. It's just caked on here. Come on, Melton. We need fenders, man. Those fenders aren't that great, but they're a lot better than not having anything. So let's get some fenders, can we please? This is probably gonna be the muddiest place I've spent the night. So once I go in, I'm not coming back out. Our appointment is Tuesday. I can get there Monday. I know I'm gonna get there Monday. Tomorrow is Saturday, it's Friday night. So get up in the morning. He said I could go over there and check in at 7 in the morning. So we'll get up about 6:30, have some coffee, have some breakfast, get dressed, wander on over there. YouTube. Well, it's Saturday morning. We got loaded. We got a steel pipe going to Sidney, Nebraska. Anyway, got up at 6:30, went in there at 7, called me about 7:15, stage in lane 1, loaded us really quick with that big old monster machine. Anyway, now Sage and that other gentleman there are gonna tarp us. So, tarping station. That's what we got, a tarping station. All right, well, we're here at a Love's. We had to go about 10 miles out of route to scale this load. They had a scale there and I went over it and my total weight was 79,600. So that made me a little bit worried about the weight. And the closest scale was 8 miles away. When I got there, that thing hasn't been working in probably 20 years. It had more flowers growing out of it. So I had to drive about another 14 miles to this Love's. But I think we're about 10 miles out of route. Anyway, scaled it. All our weight, all our axles are good. So that's good, so we don't have to go back. So I put my loaded call in. and we're gonna get a shower. I decided we're gonna do a shower, and I think I'm gonna change my idea of running hard this week. I'm gonna run far, but I don't know how far we're gonna run today. But yeah, the weather's not supposed to be all that great over there, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to ride my bike, but we'll see. But anyway, I don't think I'm gonna do 600 plus miles this week. I don't think I'm gonna do 600 miles plus today and tomorrow. We'll see what we do. Still get there on Monday though. All right, let's get a shower. What's up, YouTube? Here we are in the middle of nowhere. Actually, that's where we're supposed to be delivering tomorrow. Tomorrow is Monday. My appointment's Tuesday, but I knew I could get here today. So while driving here, I-80 was closed from about, golly, what's the name of that? Kearney, Nebraska, all the way Wyoming. I think it's closed in Wyoming. So I didn't know how far we were going to get today. So anyway, I drove to York, Nebraska, to that Petro, because I thought I might shut down there. So got there, pulled into a spot, and checked the road conditions. My GPS still said that 80 is closed. It still says 80 is closed. But I checked Nebraska's DOT, and they on their Twitter, they had just put out a tweet saying that I-80 in both directions is now open. So I was like, man, let's go. So I took off, and it was open. It's still open. But like I said, my GPS said it was closed. Anyway, I got to Sidney, which is the town we're in, and right there off the exit is a Love's. So I thought about spending the night there, because it's like 16 miles. We're out in the middle of nowhere. And so I got a spot parked in there, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna take a shower and eat dinner. Anyway, I got my shower, and it was still light out, and I was looking at the weather. It's supposed to start snowing tonight here. And I didn't feel like driving in the snow the 16 miles. I figured, you know what, let's just get here tonight. The roads were all clear and everything. They're talking somewhere between 2 and 5 inches, depending on when it starts and where it's gonna happen. But right now it's a clear night, but I'm sure it's gonna snow up here. Anyway, probably be the first time this year that we'll have to take tarps off in the snow, because I'm not taking them off tonight, because I don't want them to be mad at me if they I don't know if they're going to bring me in that building. I doubt it. I don't know where they're going to unload me. There's a big field over here. It's cold. But we're not staying out here very long. It's a bunch of pipe, not the same kind of pipe. I don't know. Trains. There's all kind of stuff around here. Anyway, we are the only people out here. The only people. When I exited off the 385, I didn't see one car and one person, nothing out here. So, looking at GPS at this overhead, that looks like all the employee parking right there. So they should be able to see me when they come in. Well, anyway, we are done for the day. Whew. I was gonna get my truck washed, but man, they were. I was thinking this roads were gonna just be slushy and stuff. They were dry. I have no idea why it says the roads are closed, and it wasn't windy either. It looked like they got some snow, but the roads were dry. It was great. Anyway, I am going to bed, and I'll see you guys in the morning.